I wanted to start, obviously, with PGA Tour 2K21. You started a commercial that dropped yesterday, included Justin Thomas, Chris McDonald, Schoolboy Q, and you've been a great spokesperson for the game so far. I was just curious, how did the opportunity to be involved in the game come along, and what made you jump at that chance?
Ever since, 2K started doing WWE's game, I got really involved and with everything, just with them. We formed a relationship there, and then they know I love video games. Like, I enjoy playing them, I enjoy being in them, and they know I love golf. Like, literally honestly, I golf almost every day. I live on a golf course, and so I'm always trying to get my game better, lose as less balls as possible, but sometimes that's not an option when you're at a hard course. And so it's kind of good that PGA Tour 2K21 is coming out on Friday. I can lose less balls and not have to worry about actually balls, because I should play on a video game rather than playing outside, especially because it's like 110 degrees right now. But yeah, man, I mean, literally, it was kind of a win-win for everybody. I mean, they know me from WWE with the 2K, and so it was just one of those things. And whenever they said, "Yo, Shooter McGavin's going to be in this commercial," I was like, sign me up. You mean the greatest villain in golf history? Yeah, I'll take it.
It's that commercial. That's why I loved it so much. It's like two of my personal heroes, you and Shooter McGavin. So I loved it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Obviously you mentioned you love golf, and I was kind of curious, is that something that you grew up doing and enjoying, or is it something you got into later in life? Like, how did that love for golf come to be?
My dad actually got me involved. My cousin and my uncle and my dad and myself would go out every Sunday. So my parents got a divorce, right? And my dad wanted to find something that we could do together. And so golf kind of became that thing. And we both loved it, and so my dad would come drive out and pick me up, and we'd go golfing all the time, like every week. And it was something that I looked forward to each and every week. Something that me and my dad did, and we'd always compete with my uncle and my cousin to see who would have to pay for dinner that day. So it was kind of a fun thing every weekend that we would do. So I've been golfing, I feel like almost all my life. I wish I was better at it. You'd think I would be, but honestly, golf is a tough game, and I just love getting out there, like smelling the fresh cut grass, getting out in the nature, and just hitting the ball. And there's no better feel like yesterday. So I said I was chipping right onto this green, and there was a leaf on the green. I go, I'm gonna try and hit that leaf, and I've hit that leaf. I guarantee it'll go in. And honestly, I was a good 50 yards out. So I hit the ball, I hit the leaf, and the ball is rolling, and it's getting faster because it's downhill. And I didn't put enough backspin on it. And it's going faster and faster. I'm like, oh my God, if I don't hit the pin, it's going to go off the green. And literally, I hit the pin, and it went in. And I went, oh my God. So I hit the green, I hit the leaf, and it rolled. And it started getting faster. If I didn't hit the pin and it hit the pin, it was like, those are the shots that literally you go, this is why I play golf. Mm-hmm. And then on the next hole, I went for a drive and I didn't hit it past the ladies' tee. And those are the reasons you don't want to play golf and why you want to play PGA Tour 2K21.
I always say that golf is the hardest but also the most rewarding sport. I always feel that way because it's so frustrating when you're not going good, but all it takes is one good shot and you're like over the moon. So I definitely understand that.
Bounce right back.
Yep. As a diehard fan of the best reality show on TV, Ms. and Mrs., I know there was a time when you actually had a golf simulator in your house, and being that I'm such a fan of the show, I have to ask what happened with that. Do you still have it?
In my garage.
Yeah.
Just not even up. Like it's stuffed away. Like it was expensive. It was awesome. Like I loved it, but there's just no room for it. Like my wife did not want it anywhere. And honestly, like golf simulators are tough because you need a lot of space. You need a lot of height. And so that room was perfect for it. We moved since then from that house. So now we're in this other house that we got probably like six months ago, and I really haven't found a spot for it yet. But and honestly, I really don't need it anymore because I'll just go out on my front lawn and go. I live in a par 5.
Right.
So, you know, I mean, I can literally just go out there, and granted, I get in trouble half the time, but what are they going to do? Just yell at me? Okay, fine.
Just don't hit a window.
No, I definitely don't want that.
Well, I just want to ask you a couple wrestling questions also. You know, lately you and John Morrison have been working quite a bit with guys like Otis and Big E, and it seems like both of them are kind of on the verge of these big singles pushes and can really benefit from working with veterans like you and John. So I was kind of wondering what your thoughts are on Otis and Big E and what their potential is as, you know, kind of singles guys moving forward.
I'm interested. Honestly, I'm as interested as every fan out there, because you never, like, especially in this time, in this era, you know, right now we don't have an audience like, you know, the WWE. We're used to 20,000 people in the WWE universe, and you can gauge how a person is doing by the audience's reaction to them. We don't get that reaction anymore. Like, our reactions are through, like, Twitter, through, like, you know, hearsay here and there. You know, so, you know, you kind of can't get a gauge. But honestly, I think Big E's singles run has been a long time coming. And I think people want to see him succeed. You know, how he will do, if it's up to me, I think he's going to do very, very well. Obviously, he beat me. He beat John Morrison in singles competition. But the person, he has a good head on his shoulders. He knows this product. He loves this product. And New Day is a hot team, and I'd love to see what happened with Kofi happen the same with Big E. Obviously, it's got to be different because I feel like Kofi's was very fan-driven, very big in the audience reaction of it. You can't hear the audience reaction for a Big E, but if there's someone that can figure that out, definitely Big E can. As far as Otis is concerned, whenever you have the Money in the Bank briefcase, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. This is something that changes your career, and I speak from experience. I had the Money in the Bank contract. I was the person that everyone said was going to lose. I was going to be the first person to lose the Money in the Bank contract, and I wasn't. I didn't. I cashed in. I won the WWE Championship, and it changed my career, changed the trajectory. I've been able to have bragging rights ever since I've done that. And it's been, 10 years since I've won the Money in the Bank contract, and I'm still talking about it to this day. That's the kind of impact that this can have. Now, Otis, nothing against him, but he's very new. He's very new to, you know, SmackDown. I mean, he's been here for, 1-2 years? You need to go through the battles and the wars to become a WWE or Universal Champion. He's got a big, work to fill. You know, there's a lot of work that goes involved, a lot of things that nobody, you know, on the inside, like at Bleacher Report or in WWE Universe or any of the fans understand, that only a superstar that is in that moment understands. And so there's a lot of pressure that's involved. Can he do it? Absolutely. Do I hope he does it? Yes. But will he do it? I don't know. And if anything is, I will try to get that Money in the Bank briefcase off of him so I can have it once again, so I can cash it in and become Universal Champion and have all the titles, because that's what I always want to do. Me.
You know, you mentioned the unique situation with no fans being able to be in attendance for a while now, but WWE's going to try, obviously, to do something a little different here with the Thunderdome, with these LED boards and fans being able to be there virtually. You know, what's your thought on that whole situation? Are you excited for that?
Dude, they are going all out. Like, I haven't seen this thing yet, but from the talks of everyone in production and everyone, I mean, this thing is going to be state-of-the-art. Something you've never seen in WWE or anywhere else. This is the only place that you can see it. I mean, it's got video boards, pyrotechnics, lasers. I mean, there's cutting-edge graphics. There's drone cameras that will, literally change the WWE Universe's way of viewing a WWE experience. You know, it's insane, and it all happens, you know, this Friday at Amway Arena. I haven't seen it yet. I cannot wait to see what it involves. I can't wait to see these drone cameras and how they're done. Like, WWE is always, you know, first class. You know how they are always state-of-the-art. They are always the first people to try something, and then everybody else steals it off of them. You
know, we're just about to our 10 minutes here, but before I let you go, I know you probably can't say too much about it, but you recently revealed that you and Maurice are working with WWE Studios on a new project. So I was wondering if there's anything at all you can say or anything that you want to say about that and what fans can expect out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Maurice and I are always thinking of new ideas, new ways to, really get people excited, get entertaining. Maurice and I started our production company, Mad Bro Productions, and we actually have two vehicles right now in development. One is with myself and Maurice at the head of it. We are going to be the stars. The other one is this family that we met who actually renovated our entire house. They're the Frantantonis, and we're developing a show with them. So we're basically just, killing all avenues, just working hard to give audiences the entertainment that we feel that they deserve and that they actually need. Like, the time is now for entertainment because people need that right now. People need an avenue to get away from all the drama that's happening outside. They need something to, kind of take their mind away from everything, even if it's just for a half an hour or an hour. So, yeah, Maurice and I are working very, very hard with Mad Bro Productions to try to give and develop, new shows and give new, exciting ways to view them. So I think people are going to be really excited about it.
That's awesome. Miz, it was an honor. You're my favorite. You have been for a really long time, and I really appreciate you taking the time to do this.
By the way, so just so you know, all my notifications for sports come from Bleacher Report, just so you know.
Oh, that's awesome.
And literally every time I'm doing something fantasy that I haven't heard about, and I'm like, oh man, I got to get to this. I've told all my friends about the Bleacher Report, so now they get all the info, and so they get it before me, and I get so aggravated that I told people about it. But yeah, you guys are my source of sporting news.
Well, thank you. I'm pulling for your Browns this year.
I literally heard about Renee maybe leaving.
I wrote that
through you guys.
Yeah, I wrote that.
Through you guys. I literally saw that today, and I went, "What? What? How did you hear about that?"
There was a report out there, but yeah, it's
hearsay or just real news. Is it hearsay or real news?
Yeah, no, I guess it's real news. I mean, there's reports out there, so you never know until it actually happens, but it's reported right now. So, I personally hope not, because she's great, but we'll see. But, and I wanted to let you know I'm pulling...
She's a hell of a talent.
Absolutely. And I wanted to let you know I'm pulling for your Browns this year, because I'm a long-suffering Bills fan, so I know what it's like, so... We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we both make the playoffs.
Bills are pretty good, though.
They are. Well, now they are, but not for the past 15 to 20 years. It's been rough.
Yeah, trust me. We're in the same boat. I hear you.
I'm pulling for it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.